doesn't work, does it? Hello guys, and welcome to Log Cabin Gaming. We are progressing our Path to Glory campaign, and I don't know if you've seen the last two matches.
Mm-hmm.
We've now moved from 600 points and we're going up to 800 points. So I'm bringing back my Soulblight and Baron Von Dio to spread the word of death metal around the mortal realms. Yeah, and if you remember, we picked up some more groupies. So I'm pretty much bringing the same force as last time, but I have got enough glory points and enough territory to reinforce two of my battle line units. So my horde of 20 zombies is now 40, and my unit of 10 skeletons is now 20 skeletons. So that is quite some numbers on there.
I am thoroughly outnumbered in this.
Massively. You've got big guys and not many numbers.
I mean, what I did, instead of buying numbers, I bought a squad that has 2 people in it. And another character, a Harbinger.
And we've seen today's battle report, scenario, and it's all about numbers today.
Number of models.
Today. It's all about models, so I don't know. I'm feeling quietly confident, but I just really don't want Andy to just thrash my 72 model count with his 10 or whatever he's got.
What have I got? 13. I had got 3 bells just to really annoy your death metal though.
Yeah. My guys are they'll fold over basically quickly, but the idea is I'm going to try and keep bringing them back to be a thorn in Andy's side, a la like his Gloomspite Grots, and see how he likes chewing through a unit of 40 that then come back at half strength. So the tables will hopefully turn. I think anything else to say? You dropped one of your models from last time, so you've overspent basically. You bought...
Yeah, I've got loads of glory.
You've got about 900 points now, but because we're playing 800 or whatever, you've dropped the Sorceress.
The Sorceress had to come out, didn't have enough points. Yeah, because like you were saying to you earlier, reinforcing's pointless with Blight Kings because of the big bases and the coherency rules, so I'll just keep growing in size.
See where we go. Who knows if we've both made the right decision, but we'll see. It'd be interesting to find out. Yes, Soulblight back again. So I guess one thing that is going to be quite interesting, whether or not it'll see the light of day, I'm going to try and edit this Batrep in a very similar way to the 1990s style White Dwarf that showed. I don't know if you guys remember. You remember where you?
I remember.
We don't have enough Goblin Green though. That's the only thing. There's no Goblin Green bases, but where it showed all the armies on a hill at the beginning, and then you'd have an overtop view and like blocks moving. We're going to try and do something similar to that, just to add a bit of nostalgia. Put it in the comments below if you liked it. We're going to try and keep it improving, so please put your comments to try and achieve this 1990s nostalgia and where we can go with that. But before we do that, let's have a look at the scenario and I guess the lists.
Yeah.
And we'll detail what quests we've chosen and stuff. You know what you've chosen, don't you?
The artifact.
So you're chasing an artifact. The quest
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I think it's called Get the Artifact. And I've got defend our ranks or something, or defend our territory. It's reasonably boring, but if I do it, it will give me 10 glory points extra, that's the currency of the game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. So, let's catch you guys after the intro. See you in a bit.
Hello and welcome to Log Cabin Gaming's Path to Glory campaign. Today's battle plan is Sudden Assault. One force sweeps into the domain of the enemy, seeking to crush any who oppose them. The battlefield is divided into quarters as shown on the map. At the end of each battle round, each player scores 1 victory point for each quarter of the battlefield that has more friendly models wholly within it than enemy models. Glorious Victory. When the battle ends, the player with the most victory points wins a major victory. If the score is tied, the Custodian wins a minor victory. Bonus Renown. At the end of the battle, each friendly unit that is wholly within a quarter of the battlefield that has no enemy units wholly within it gains 1 renown point. Now, let's have a look at our armies for today. First up, we have Ollie playing 800 points of Soulblight Grave Lords.
Right, so as you guys know, my general is Baron Von Dio. There he is at the back there. Along with him, we have got Rob Zombie, the Necromancer, and we have got a unit of 10 direwolves known as the Steppenwolves. As I mentioned in the intro, we've also got a unit of 40 zombies and a unit of 20 death rattle skeletons, but they are summonable, so they are going to be coming out of one of these 4 gravestones. There's another one here, I think. There it is. So this will hopefully help my chances with the domination of the territory, but we'll see. And these guys, as you know, are quite resilient. My guys kind of fold over to a stiff breeze, but they can come back. So let's see how we get on.
Next, we have Andy playing 795 points of Kin of Nurgle.
Right, so I've got 2 Pascal Blight Lords. Yeah, nothing special about them. 2 squads of 5 Putrid Blight Kings. The naked boys on the left are going to be the ones that have been, are the veterans, Fleet of Foot veterans.
So these are the veterans from last week who got it once per game they can run and charge.
That's right, yeah. Then I've got Bloodness the Harbinger on the horse. And hopefully the Lord of Blight, Blisterous Ruststreak, is hiding in there as well. And that's it.
How many points is that?
795.
Very nice. Cool. Right, so as I'm the invader, actually Andy won the roll off, he picked the custodian, so I'm the invader, I get to choose who takes the first turn. Now because I've got these weird grave sites everywhere, and last time we played, Andy stopped me from, we played a friendly off camera, Andy stopped me from bringing my units in, so I don't want that again. So I'm going to take the first turn and try and get the board presence early on. But before we do that, I think Andy has to roll his wheel.
I do. So, there's a 1, Unnatural Vitality, +2 movement to all Nurgle.
Ooh, sounds good. Right, hero phase, there literally isn't that much for me to do. I'm going to pick the heroic action, the command point one, on a 4-up. We do get it, so let's give it to the Baron. So we do our command points, I'll get 2 and you get 3. Give me a second.
I'll do the same whilst you're waiting. I get 1 too.
You get 1 as well, okay. So who are you giving that one to?
To be honest, it's completely pointless, isn't it? My commander.
Okay. Cool. What I will do, I guess I'm just going to try and cast Mystic Shield. He's going to try and cast Mystic Shield. So Baron Von Dio, Mystic Shield. It's a 6, I believe that goes off. You have no unbinds, do you?
No.
And Rob Zombie's going to try and cast, I'm out of range for everything else. We're going to try and cast the other one, Arcane Bolt. 12. So Mystic Shield, Arcane Bolt.
Cool.
And I guess we'll go to movement.
The Steppenwolves moved forward to contest the lower 2 quarters of the field, all the time making sure they were protecting their illustrious leader, the noble Baron Von Dio, plus his right-hand man, Rob Zombie. Loyal to a fault, they were there as a diversion, while the Necromancer and Vampire summoned not only a horde of 40 Deadwalkers to the field, but a regiment of 20 Death Rattle warriors to help secure the far corner. Backstabber and the Rolling Bones had arrived.
Alrighty, so that's it. Movement done. I'm not going to charge or do anything. They're going to stay there, and we're going to go into Nurgle, turn 1. Right, hero phase.
Yes, so it's I've got heroic actions, I guess. So
Yeah.
we'll do command point.
Yeah.
Nope, failed that.
I might as well do that as well. Which
Yes,
we get.
you get it.
I'll get to keep my one.
Right, so I get 3 summoning points for being in my area,
Yeah.
+1 for you not being in my area, plus D3 for the tree.
Mm-hmm.
So 4, 5, 6.
Cool.
Oop, take the tree down.
6 summon.
And I'm going to use one of my 3 command points for Morbid Vigor. And that is my hero phase done.
And Morbid Vigor gives...
Is a 7-inch bubble around the Harbinger.
So it gives a... Is it a
5
plus?
5 up ward.
But only within... Not wholly within, interestingly.
No, Old Book Syndrome is just within.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
Movement.
Indeed.
As if somebody had announced free tickets to Alan Titchmarsh's gardening world, the forces of Nurgle steamed forward, powered by the wheel of corruption's unnatural vitality, slathering to get stuck into the metalheads blocking their way. The Puskor Blight Lords didn't fall for the obvious trap lazily laid out by the Rolling Bones, and chose to instead support their green-fingered foot brethren from their flanks. With the forces of Nurgle so close to the enemy, the valiant Lord of Blight sought to soften up the lupine attackers in his way and ordered his most faithful unit of Blight Kings to send a volley of thrice ripened and munificent death heads into them. Sadly, the aim of Nurgle failed that day, and instead of devastating the ranks of the Steppenwolves, they only managed to kill a solitary member. Furious by the dismal performance of the Blight Kings, the incensed knight ordered his Blight Kings to charge and decimate the wolves. "Leave none alive!" he roared at them. He could only stare in wide-eyed disbelief as the resurrected hounds snarled, snapped and fended off blow after blow as he lost a blubbery and fetid warrior from each squad, whilst the lupine defenders only lost one more pack member.
I was pretty confident all those wolves would have gone.
Yeah.
I killed 2.
End of combat. No, you killed 1, I think, and wounded 1.
There's 2 dead ones.
Oh yes, yeah. One was shot. Yeah.
I thought I was going to be overkill doing that shooting.
So end of combat. What happened was I rolled really hot. Ross, he rolled like Ross, and he rolled averagely. But we ended up doing 4 wounds to these Blight Kings, and which reminds me, starting the battle shock phase, he's going to release his arcane bolt.
For 1 was it D3? Right.
1 damage.
So you got 5 up. Ignore.
No, he ignores it.
Okay.
God damn it. Yeah, and then we just got a wounded doggy here. So all in all, not too bad. So you don't have to take battle shock, unfortunately, but I think you would have spent a command point to do it because there's a -1 bravery there and a -1 bravery here.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I've got command points.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a command point to auto pass my wolves. Right, scores are end of turn 1. We score 1 point for each quarter. That has more models in it. So this quarter, I mean, obviously I've got 2, 3 quarters, and Andy has barely 1. You've got like 2 models in that quarter, don't you?
I think basically you can just sit here for the rest of the game and then you win.
Yeah, as long as I don't die.
Yeah, well, you ain't going to die.
Let's roll for turn 2.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Double turn for Andy.
Oh, I don't think. What's the point of me taking a double turn? I can't do anything.
No.
So I think really I've got to give you and keep my double turn in my pocket.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Soulblight turn 2. Alrighty, Soulblight turn 2. So, heroic actions. We're going to do what's its real name? Heroic leadership, rather than the command point one on a 4 up. It's a 1.
I'll just do the same.
Okay,
yeah.
So you get a bonus
on my general.
On your general. Then I'm going to use a Soulblight thing Deathly Invocation and heal up to D3 wounds to this wolf. So that's going to be 1. So he's going to be fully healed. Then this gentleman here is going to try and cast Invigorating Aura. So he casts on an 8, but you get +1 per Soulblight dude. And because he is Vycross, we get to reroll casting rolls. It's an 11. So I get to bring up to 3 wounds back to this dude here. So we're going to bring back a wolf. 2 wounds.
Okay.
He is going to try and do Soul Pike, which goes off on a 7, I think. It's an 11. That definitely goes off. And because it's more than a 9, I think it's more than 9. 9 plus, I can resolve it 2 times. So what happens is when you do a charge now until my next hero phase, you roll the dice. So whatever your charge roll is, if it's an 8, you roll 8 dice, and for every 4 up you take a mortal wound. So I'm going to apply it to this unit and this unit here.
So whenever they make a charge?
Yeah.
Rather than when... Okay, cool.
Yeah, so if they make a charge move, they will have to... Well, they'll get soul piked, basically. And I think that's it for hero phase, so let's go to movement.
In a bout of strategic redeployment, the Steppenwolves were ordered back by Rob Zombie because he wanted to see what his newly summoned hopefuls, the Backstabbers, could do, and this was a perfect opportunity to see if they could resist and bite the stalwart forces of Nurgle. Not wanting to be away from the action, Baron Von Dio and Rob Zombie got into supporting positions whilst ordering the strategic yet entirely useless Rolling Bones back to offer support if needed. Urging their shambling creations onward, Baron Von Dio watched as his undead horde slammed into both units of Blight Kings. Empowered with necrotic magic to increase their frenzied attacks, he could only watch with saddened regret as the corpulent masses of Nurgle's Chosen absorbed a huge amount of damage shortly before dealing a painful retaliation and lesson to any future would-be attackers.
So at the end of combat, we managed to kill the Blight Lord. Is that what it's called? The Blight Lord.
I don't know. The boss.
Yeah, the boss. So we did 5 wounds here and only 2 here, but it was enough to kill the remaining chief and wound another one. And we got a couple of zombies back, but on the return, Andy managed to kill 14 zombies. So not bad.
You're right. The Lord, the champion of a unit of Blight Kings is a Blight Lord.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. There we go. Right, Nurgle turn 2.
So I've got 2 command points now.
Yeah.
I'll immediately use 1 on Morbid Vigor, so I'm back down to 1. And I'll do command point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or I may as
On
well
the boss.
do the same. No, I still don't get it.
And that is my command phase
Hero
done.
phase.
Hero phase done, sorry.
Cool. Smooth.
With the battle heating up in the centre, the Puscoil Blight Lords advanced forwards to attempt to engage whatever they could get their fetid tentacles on, whilst the General and Lieutenant dropped into more strategic positions to help assist the Blight Kings and call upon Nurgle himself to bestow upon them some much needed numbers from the warp in the form of 10 Plague Bearers. After some deliberation, the Puscoil Blight Lords decided to call the charge and instantly impaled themselves on a soul pike, taking 4 mortal wounds in the process. The Blight Kings swiftly dispatched the remaining Deadwalkers, whilst the Direwolves and Puscoils did a dance macabre, with neither unit gaining the upper hand or inflicting any meaningful damage on each other.
Right, end of round 2. Andy's plan has come to fruition. He has destroyed
a unit.
the zombies, the Dead Walker zombies. So hopefully we might see them back later. Otherwise, it is going to be a horrendous casualty roll for me at the end of the game. So points wise, we've got 1 here and 1 there, and Andy has got 1 here, and because he summoned and wiped out the zombies, we get 2 apiece.
Got 2.
So that goes up to 5-3.
Yeah.
As we go into the roll off for round 3. It's a 1. It's a 1, but I do.
You win it regardless.
I do break ties.
I'm still sitting on double.
You are, aren't you?
Unless you want to. That's actually a hard one, isn't it?
I think I'm gonna take it. Yeah.
What are you going to do if you take it, or what you can do if you don't take it? It's hard. It's hard either way. I mean, I don't want to talk you into it either way.
What should we do? I think I'm going to have to take it just to protect these guys here.
I mean, the Necromancer, yeah, but the Vampire Lord, I don't think I'll ever kill him. But essentially, you can have a 2-up save.
Maybe.
I don't think I'll even attack him if I can avoid it.
We'll see. Alright, I will take the turn. Right, hero phase. Just a quick thing. Andy didn't get the 2 points because this guy was not in his quarter, so he only scored the 1. So it is 5-2 at the minute. So heroic leadership on a 4-up. No, we still don't get it. Are you trying that?
Oh, I could do the unbind. It's the unbind one you just automatically get, don't you?
Yes. So you can make one of your guys a wizard.
Because I've got 3 command points anyway. Cause it's...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm going to make my leader a wizard.
Okay. Fine. Let's just tick this up.
This gives me an unbind.
Right, we are going to do Deathly Invocation on the wolves, because that's the only ones we could really do. Basically, D3 I need a 3 up to bring... No. So we can't bring that last wolf back. The mage is going to try Fading Vigour. Fading Vigour, casting value 6. It's a 9, which is very relevant.
So that would give you plus more than 1 unit.
Yes. So oh yeah, you can try.
So I'm going to try because that's incredibly powerful. Oh.
What is it? An 8.
8. Saw the 6 first.
So Fading Vigour gives -1 attack characteristics to 1 unit, but because we got it on a 9+, we can pick 2 units. I'm going to pick these 2 units of Blight Kings, which is pretty good.
That's awful.
We are then going to try Soulblight again with the Vampire Lord. It's a 5. Because he's a Vampire Wizard from Vycross, he can re-roll his casting. Cast that again. It's a 7, which we do get. So Soulblight is going on these gentlemen here, and these 2 have got -1 attack. And then that is hero phase over.
Okay.
Cool.
The Rolling Bones, although out of the fracas, ran down the side of the battlefield, securing valuable ground and victory points. And setting up for the next wave of Nurgle attacks, the Steppenwolves reinforced and circled their leaders to offer them maximum protection.
Yeah, nothing much happened. We just moved our stuff back, protect the dignitaries. I failed the roll to bring back the Dead Walkers, sorry. So we're just going to go into Nurgle turn 3 and see what Andy has to say. Andy's hero phase.
Okay, so because of the burgeoning on a 5-up he heals. No. And a 5 up, they heal. Hey.
Nice.
Then a 6 up, their virulent discharge goes off on themselves, or on the Blight Kings next to them. No. And they say their virulent discharge goes off on themselves. No. Or on the flies. No. Or on them.
No.
Okay, they can do the same, but on this guy, no. On themselves, no.
Okay.
I haven't rolled a single 6 for that yet.
No, ever.
Ever. Well, I'm sure I once upon a time.
I don't remember it.
That's it. I guess I'll use Morbid Vigor.
Yeah, and we'll. Should we just do? I'm gonna do heroic willpower again. No.
Me too. Yep.
You've got it every time, and apart from turn 1, I didn't get it.
Yeah. I get 3, 4 plus D3, so 6 summoning points. I haven't got any on my territory, as you helpfully noticed last turn. Which has muted my summoning somewhat. Yeah. And that's it, I'll do some movement.
Cool.
The Plague Bearers, feeling lonely and out of the action, ran towards their mortal comrades, who had decided to stop and gather their strength due to losing some of their vigour from the nefarious necromancer earlier in the turn, whilst the Blight Lords really didn't want to impale themselves again on a soul pike.
Right, so end of turn. I think we've kind of said that we've worked it out.
Yeah, when we worked it out, I just can't get it back because I don't have the models or the movement.
And these guys here, who actually haven't played anything in this game, are actually doing such a good job in pretty much holding 2 territories.
I thought I could come back, but then they just moved back and take it off me. I considered going forward and trying to wipe them out, which is a big ask, but it could happen. But even if they do, the skeletons just move forward slightly and take it back off me. And you continue outscoring me. So I don't think there's any way of coming back from a points point of view. So I've just moved into this quarter for my quest.
So I think we're both trying to achieve the quest now, which incidentally is it's the same win condition. So you have to get units in the enemy territory, which is my territory, and I have to get units in friendly territory, my territory. So I have to defend my territory, and you have to take it. So, but again, I don't think it's.
How many do you need? 3.
I need 3 units.
Yeah, so you've got 3.
Oh yeah, I've got 4 at the minute.
So I think that is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to turn 3, but I don't think it's pretty much point to turn 4 and 5, is it?
No, it's not much is going to happen.
We're both in standstill.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to roll to see if my zombies come back to just soften the blow for the casualty roll later. But I think we're gonna leave it there. It's like an immovable object against unstoppable force kind of thing.
It was. So unfortunately, you had more immovable objects. Never mind.
Right, we will do the aftermath in a second. Right back. Alrighty, let's do the aftermath sequence. Not looking forward to the casualty roll. So, here we go. Fought a path to glory battle, 5 points. Won a major victory, 3. Won a minor, 2. And your warlord took part in the battle but was not slain. So Andy, you would have got 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
No, you didn't win it. Did you win a minor? No.
No, I lost.
Yeah, 5, 6 then.
6. So 11.
Yeah, and I already got 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus, I achieved my. Sorry, I can't see you.
Thanks.
I achieved my quest for 10 glory points, so that's 18. So that goes up to 23.
That's a lot, isn't it?
That is a big jump. And you got your artifact, didn't you?
Like an artifact.
Right, so we've done that. Next on the step is resolve injuries and casualties. Should we do yours first? Because you didn't have that many. You had, what did you have? Just 1 Blight King from.
Oh, was it on every dead
unit,
person?
Yeah.
Okay.
So casualty rolls. Roll a number of dice equal to the number of the models in the unit that was slain. For each one, you can bring it back, and after making a casualty roll, you can spend 1 glory to reroll 1 of the dice in the casualty roll.
So what's the fail?
1.
So the naked boys. And the rusty lads.
2, nice, makes it through. This is how many I have to roll. So.
There you go.
So now, finally, the Horde army is biting me in the backside.
You should spend all your glory re-rolling the ones.
Yeah, I think you can only re-roll one.
Oh, okay.
Which.
It's worth it for a Blight King. It's not for
it's not
zombie,
for a zombie, right? Okay, there's
quite a few ones there.
9, 8, 9, that's nearly a quarter. 10, that's a quarter. That is 25%. I am going to spend 1 glory point.
To re-roll one of those.
Yeah, to re-roll one. Okay, so we've 9. Ouch. So we have got Dead Walker Zombies, the casualty score 9. Now there is a bit of a weird recoup. Right. So no heroes to do. Gain renown points. So I think my skeletons got a renown, didn't they?
They did.
And your
my blight pasquills did.
Yeah. You 2 of you. Yeah. Your boss did.
Oh, the
Sorry,
Harbinger.
Yeah. So this is the bonus point. So my skeletons got 1, so they're up to 4. You got favoured warriors. Pick 1 unit that took part in the battle to be your favoured warriors. That unit gains D6 renown points. Who do you want to pick?
My pasquills.
Cool. 6. Ooh. Nice. I think they become veterans now.
Yeah, they will.
I am going to pick my necromancer. 3. And what else do we do? Territories. Here we go. Roll a dice. 10s. Units. 13.
Oh,
The barren waste. That's the same as last time. He found nothing. 65. Special territory. Has a faction territories table. Your roll will correspond to that. It does not. Alternatively, you can pick one result from this table that goes between 21 and 42. Cool. I think I'm going to go for Old Keep to increase my hero limit by 1 because I think we're running out. But because I've got 3 already, but 2 are arcane waypoints. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend 10 glory points, go down to 12, and upgrade 1 of them. So that makes it 3, and then remove this one here and put in the Old Keep.
Okay.
So basically now I can have 4 wizards and 4 heroes, which as Soulblight you need to do because all your heroes are practically wizards. So I think that's it, isn't it? You just need to decide what artifact you're going to take next time.
With a save?
God damn it, yeah. Right. I am going to spend 4 glory points to try and recuperate my zombies. So because they've been reinforced, they are 230 points. So that is 4 glory points to spend. So we take their casualty roll, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and every 4 up we reduce it by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not terrible. So we are down to 5. Okay, so we start off with 35 zombies next turn. Not bad. We will decide later what units we're going to add, but we'll see you next in the roundup of the game. Well, there we go. That was the end of the game. The end of the aftermath. So, yeah, I kind of feared that I'd lose a few zombies, but it wasn't too much. 5 zombies.
It cost you a lot of glory.
It cost me a lot of glory. I think it cost me 5 in the 5, yeah, to keep those zombies alive. Completely misplayed it. I think I got a bit too gung-ho with them early on. I think I should have kept them back for a couple of turns and then gone in. But fair play to Andy for wiping them out.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
Well, yeah, but then, that was, how many points was that? A couple of 100 points, and basically my whole army was into them.
Yeah. Well, that was a weird scenario because even though I was getting mashed, just having the numbers let me be more flexible and get ahead early on. I think halfway through
there's no way back, was there?
No,
really?
It was like, let's try and achieve the quests instead. So it didn't. Hopefully, it made for an interesting battle report. We felt it wasn't super exciting, but I think that's the whole point of Path to Glory is you're actually following this thing. You're building up. So sometimes you know when to lose the battle, so you win the war, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think, we're both happy with the result. I'm happy I didn't have to suffer any more casualties.
Yeah, I think it was a good end result. I think we both played it the best we could play it, and worked out well.
It's good. I think I'm finding Soulblight, definitely the versions that I've got, which is basically off the back of Cursed City. It's a bit boggy, isn't it? It's not as
your output. There wasn't any output.
There is no I've got high hopes for the zombies every time, and they'll do like 6 or 7 mortal wounds, even when you roll 40 dice.
And there's not many ways. You're already adding an extra attack, weren't you?
Yeah.
There's probably not much more you could do.
No. So maybe it's time. I'll say to Andy, I'd love a zombie dragon or a terrorgeist, but I just don't know. It feels weird to have one of those in.
Yeah, I think you're just a bad matchup because if you were fighting clan rats,
suddenly I'd
all of a sudden
double
they'd be
zombies.
brilliant.
Then I'd have more and more. Yeah, when you're fighting 4 or 5 wounds Blight Kings, they don't really work. No. So. But anyway, we're digressing. I hope you enjoyed the Batrep. I hope you enjoyed the new format. We're still working it out, so please put your feedback in the comments. We've done a bit of a mix between video and pictures. Whether there could probably be less video, I don't know. We'll find out.
See what people think.
Yeah. Let us know if you want to see less video and kind of to have it more of a homage to the old style 90s Batrep. But we will hopefully improve on our editing and our layout and our icons and stuff, because they will take quite a while to develop, but we should be getting better. But either way, good game. That was game 3 in our narrative Path to Glory, so hopefully we'll see you guys on game 4.
Bye bye.
Catch you later.